But before we reunite with them, let's go ahead and speak with Matsuya to take on our next level 80 main story quest entitled The Great Work. Matsuya has a shine in his eyes that wasn't there before. Did you say you're going to see Nidhana? Oh, how I envy you! She's brilliant and beautiful, kind and understanding. And did I say she's beautiful? Yeah, you did. I could stare at her dainty ears and adorable trunk all day. And those eyes! When you meet her, take care you don't drown in them. I don't swing that way there, Mr. Matsuya, but I'll take your word for it. Let's go. Also, we can, if I make a quick left turn once I have the first opportunity to, we'll try and reveal more of the map. So let's go and at least open this up. There we go. And now we'll just ride the coast and head off to this Great Work location. And while we're going by, we'll pass by some crabs. Oh, hold on. I don't think I can go any further down the coast. If I remember correctly, I have to go back inland. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think I have to go back inland in order to access the Great Work. We'll pass by some birds known as hamsas. But they want to play, but I don't have time for them. So yeah, kind of a giveaway where the area is, because we have these banners hanging from the entrance to this tunnel. And yes, it is a tunnel, not a cave. Yeah, there are the boys. And there's an aetheryte over here, and oh my. Probably not the best time to attune. We need to help people because a lot of them are flat on their backs. Yeah, is this as a result of the tower? Yeah, as we just look on at all these, hopefully not corpses. Well, at least this alchemist is stirring.
What happened here?
What did happen here?
Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
Let's hope it's just that.
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Oh, who goes there?
Oh, we have guests.
Can I help you?
You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see.
And who might you be there, little old raw? Oh, you notice mon frère.
I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow.
Oh, if you have that ability, please do. Yeah, if you have something that can get these people to come
People
around.
of the great work, I come bearing new scales.
Scales?
Scales? We have new scales?
Yeah, you're gonna get your life in balance. Yeah, look at them all go. Yeah, suddenly it's a frenzy. Or are these scales bad?
Yes, my friends. Gather round. I have them right here.
That is a lot of scales. Yeah, don't hog them all to yourself, sir.
Happy day. Now I can continue my experiment.
Many thanks.
Yeah, gather around, gather around. Yeah, what's on your
Those
mind?
are dragon scales.
Oh, they are.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit.
What kind of experiments are we talking about?
Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower.
Oh, is that so?
Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people?
We just showed up. Yeah, let me explain to you who you are.
Of course. You're the one Kryl sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
Fifth in the line.
Ah, this is a day of celebration. Praise be to Cinderova.
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
Well, at least we got them motivated.
How did you acquire those scales?
Yeah, do tell.
Curious that it concerns you so.
Why is that?
But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
Well, at least we know they came from a good place. As we
That
just,
as well.
yeah, as we just stare at each other.
You must be quite familiar with Dragonkin, yes?
Wow, you came out of nowhere.
Is this their congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Well, Stenian has certainly gotten the attention of everyone. So much so that everyone's moving at him so fast it's almost like we're meeting with Godbird again.
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you not? I should like to draw a file or two, if so.
Yeah, this isn't creepy at all.
Now, see here.
Yeah, Estenian, use your elusive jump!
Come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
Use your elusive jump and get out of there, man!
Cease your shoving, or so help me.
Yeah, and Oriange's like, rip.
Oh dear, your poor companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy with excitement.
It seems that way.
No harm will come to him, I promise.
I hope you're right.
Meanwhile, shall we find a quiet place to talk?
Yeah, of course.
As you may have guessed, I am Nidana, the alchemist who sent the request to your mistress Kryl. We have workshops across the nation collaborating on this research project. But it is here, at the Great Work, where I collate our results.
Nice to meet you.
Come with me, all of you, and I can explain the crux of the situation.
Yes, please. Can we at least get a Stenian back first? Alright, before we go any further. Alright. Now let's go attune. Now the Satherite, that's not your typical blue, this one's glowing white. And perched on a dock over the little area of this bay here. Oh, there's also a chocobo keep we can talk to. Oops. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, let's at least dress more casually. And go. So yeah, here is where Miss Nidhana is chilling out. Oops, no. Farshan, how'd you get there? And Nidhana, we want to speak with you. Allow me to thank you for answering our call. Many towers have appeared around the world, and we are grateful that you would assist us with ours. Though Karl herself is tied up with another investigation, Rika is an eminently capable substitute, and we will spare no effort to aid you. So if I understand correctly, you seek to make talismans that can nullify etheric emissions. Indeed we do. As you know, the tower emits vast concentrations of ether. One cannot go anywhere near it without being tempered. As such, we can only study the tower from afar, and are powerless to deal with it in any consequential way. In order to strike back, the satrap bade us alchemists create enchanted talismans. Talismans that will allow our soldiers to venture into the tower, even should they lack innate protection. Could such a thing be possible? Let's hope it is. Admittedly, we are still in the midst of testing, but we are quite confident. Even prior to this, our people have long pursued countermeasures against the etheric corruption of primals. Of the methods tested to date, those utilizing dragon scales proved the most promising. Owing to their etheric density, the scales are highly resistant to disruptive forces. The mightier the dragon, the greater the resistance. We seek to amplify this protective property through alchemy. Thanks to the scales provided by His Excellency, we have been able to make steady progress with the talisman. That's good to know. Soon we'll be ready to conduct a field test, and here is where you and your Blessing of Lights come in. Alright. Whatever it is, leave it to me. What is it that you need me to do? Or better than having my blood drawn, I suppose. Yeah, I hope that Stenny has enough blood left in him to still walk. Yeah, leave it to me. Thank you. Lest you wonder, we ask only that you serve as an escort. I will explain in greater detail later, but you will be venturing into the tower's field of influence. And so for your own safety, I will first test how well your blessing shields you, with your permission of course. Okay then. In that case, Soryanje and I will find other ways to make ourselves useful. Seeing as you all work to the point of collapse, I suspect you could do with more hands. We would be grateful for any assistance you can provide. And so away they go. And as for me, if you are ready, then let us put your blessing to the proof. If you exit the Great Work and turn south, there will be a hill to the right. I will meet you at the top after seeing to some preparations. And away she goes. Yeah, that is how it typically works, doesn't it? Alright, combat required. More than likely, because we're going to need to protect ourselves out in the field. I just need to find my way out. I know there is a way around. There we go. Oh, wait a minute, that's not it. That's not it at all. Yeah, I gotta get my bearings around here again. Yeah, it's this way that we want to go. Most of it is inspired from Final Fantasy IV. There, Bubba. Alright, here's where Nidhara is. And she has what's known as a Drunken Deepa. We don't want to interact with it yet. I hope you didn't have trouble finding this place or climbing the hill. Not all are accustomed to the physical strain. I give you the fruit of our sweat, tears, and many a sleepless night. The Drunken Deepa. A Deepa is a lantern presented to the gods as an offering. Taking inspiration from the tradition, we created this device to test the talisman's efficacy. Upon activation, it will move a certain distance before emitting a powerful blast of ether. In lieu of corruption, those lacking sufficient protection will experience severe ether sickness. Yeah, we've been there. For your test, you will be exposed 4 times. That should be enough to ascertain your blessing's protective capability. Please begin whenever you're ready. I shall be observing from a safe distance. So we gotta take the Deepa with us. Commencing etheric exposure testing. Repeat, commencing etheric exposure testing. Retreat to a safe distance if you are not the subjects. So follow the Drunken Deepa's lead and try not to fall behind. Away it goes. Show me where you want to be standing. Yeah, look at this lantern go. Yeah, look how it bounces along. So, he's giving us our first cue to stand back. And unless you do, this does not light up. So then you step back in. And there it goes. You are struck by a powerful blast of ether, but suffer no ill effects. Alright. Subject has no irrepressible urge to empty the stomach. Confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow. Time to go to round 2. Yeah, go you silly little bouncing lantern. And we add you to the list of inanimate objects that suddenly can move in this game. Remember the brooms from back over in Matoya's cave? Yeah, this lantern now gets added to the list. You're struck by another powerful blast of ether, but suffer no ill effects. Alright, round 3. Subject stomach and bowel integrity holding. Confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow. Alright, now it's changing trajectory. Now it looks like we're going to follow it to the top of the hill. And then right back down it. I think he's lost. Or maybe he just needed to gain enough ground and walk enough ground that he accumulated enough ether to do this. You are struck by yet another powerful blast of ether, but suffer no ill effects. The blasting of light appears to be keeping you safe from harm. Subject fortitude rated. Impressive. No irregularities confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow and brace for final discharge. And away it goes. So where will we head off to for the final test? Right over here. It wasn't that long of a walk in comparison, but I almost fell off. And so, you're struck by the strongest blast of ether yet, but you survive completely unscathed. Etheric exposure testing concluded. Please collect and deliver me to the supervising alchemists. Alright. Congratulations on retaining your composure and your humors. And so let's pick it up and take it right back to Nidhana. Who's conveniently right over here. Ah, you returned, and not on your knees. A promising sign, but come, let me take the deeper off your hands. There you go. Thank you. I shall replenish its ether for when we test the talisman. So, no dizziness or nausea or anything of the sort? You're feeling perfectly fine? Indeed we are. Then the strength of your blessing is beyond doubt. There is no risk that the tower will corrupt your ether. With this, we can request your aid for the task ahead with easy hearts. And with it, we'll take our experience in 1,375 gil. So we'll stick around with Nidhana for a little while longer, as we take on our next level 80 main story quest entitled Shadowed Footsteps. Nidhana regards you with those eyes you could drown in. Well, at least according to Matsuya. You are a capable warrior too, are you not? Would you be amenable to assisting me with another errand? You see, our talisman requires the use of a special ink, but we've exhausted our stores of a key ingredient for it, spiritweed. The herb grows not far from here, and I would like to go and harvest some, but with the recent spate of kidnappings, however, we Akasodara travel alone at our peril. Will you not come with me as my escort? I would compensate you for your troubles, of course. Of course we can do that for you. I mean your debts. Without further ado, let us head to Kadyaya's footsteps. It is situated on the road which runs east of the Great Work. Alright, let's go and follow. And so away we go. Yeah, so she's right out over this way. Oh, you think the lantern is cute there, Elizabeth? Well, it's certainly funny if nothing else. To see a sentient lantern. Then again, I am thinking also as well about the Disney version of A Christmas Carol and how the Ghost of Christmas Past is actually a sentient candle. Hey, Nidhana. I may be simply imagining it, but I feel as though we're being followed. Well, if that's the case, I got your back. Look out, Rika! Yeah, we're under attack. Which means we know what we gotta do! Yeah, where do you think you're going? Well, that guy's helping me is what he's doing. Thank you, Good Samaritan. He was like, which way are you going? Turns out someone wanted to help out. Hey there, Nidhana. Cold, but that gave me a fright. To think that the moment I ventured outside the safety of the work. Thank the sisters I asked you to come with me. You're alright, I hope? Yep. Good, good. Let's continue on then. It isn't far now. Just through these pillars and up the rise. Alright, away we go. Let's climb up that hill. Yeah, I don't think Nidhana is his type. We reach the crest of the hill here. And shutting out pretty much in front of a shrine. And here we are, Kadyaya's footsteps. Kadyaya was a great dancer, and those who follow in her, well, you know, they come to this place to train and dedicate their dance to their ancestors. A happy benefit of this is that spirit weed grows here in abundance. I will set about harvesting at once, if you would be so good as to stand guard. The kidnappers aren't like to return soon, but better safe than sorry. Yeah, I hope you're at least level lady there, Nidhaya. Or Nidhana, rather. Yeah, I'm getting you and the name of this place mixed up. So yeah, here's where she's chilling out. So let's see if anything comes to attack. So later on, yeah, we could keeping a close eye on things. Apparently something's got my attention.
Yes, that would be Radzad Khan. Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began.
Well, at least we know where it is now.
The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing.
Yeah, it can't be all that great. Yeah. What can you tell me of him, or do you trust him? Nah, I'm pretty sure that she trusts him, so tell me about him.
Well, he is the most important person in Radzad Khan. Long ago, this island was home to two tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra.
What happened to the former? Because we know what you are.
When the Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether.
I see.
Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjor from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves.
And they were in over their heads, right?
It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today. And ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people. But when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates a solution.
Does it always work out?
The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radzad Khan to thrive all these years. And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
Well, let's hope you're right about that. And with any luck, we'll be able to visit the city sooner rather than later. Meanwhile, back over at the Great Work. Oh, there is some
delay
blue.
with the vessel? I told you I need to adjust those ratios.
Yeah, they gotta talk amongst themselves about what's going on. Yeah, there is some blue on that crystal. Meanwhile, yeah, we're being watched.
I come all this way to admire one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets.
Yeah, we may be in trouble. Or maybe you're so confident that we won't pull it off.
I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name? Oh, something? Owen? Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail?
Not easy to possess that body, is it there, Fane Daniel?
Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plans.
You don't even know if they work or not.
And yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal? Complications be damned, for we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
Yeah. What will he do to stop us from achieving what we need to achieve? Hey there, Nidhana. I have enough spirit to last us a good while. Thank you for keeping watch. Let us head back to the Great Work, shall we? Indeed we shall. So let's go ahead and teleport back there. Oh, it's not on this part of the list. Yeah, we're gonna have to go over here first. Also, I never attuned to Aetheryte number 1. I need to do that as well. Yeah, I was so fixated on the quest that I never attuned to Aetheryte number 1. Alright, let's get over to Nidhana. Rika, my thanks for your assistance. With your help, we're that little bit closer to completing our talisman. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my gratitude. I believe I can do that. So we'll take our experience at 1,095 gil. And then, yeah, more side quests are popping up in and around everywhere.